Hey Pisces, what's going on? How are you? Pisces, you guys, you already know how much I appreciate your time and your energy. Thank you so much for being here, for coming back. And if you're here for the first time, I do welcome you. Pisces, this is going to be your end of March reading for 2019. So it's going to roughly cover the 16th through the 31st of March. So that second half, okay? Now this will be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The messages won't resonate to everyone, of course, but if they don't, then just check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. And if not, then, just check out any of the awesome other readers out here, okay? So let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm going to use cards from the Black Moon Astrology deck just to get a general overview for the energy for this time frame. I'm going to keep the same format that I used for the first half of March. All right. So universe, allow us to be able to understand what types of energies will Pisces be operating under for the second half of March of 2019. All right. So we've got the ninth house, faith. Okay. So funny thing is Aquarius also had that very same card. Yeah, interestingly enough, not Pisces, you are Pisces. Aquarius had that same card. So I don't know, you may have an Aquarius in your midst, or, you may, for some of you, you may have Aquarius in your chart somewhere. You may be Pisces with Aquarius somewhere in your chart, or vice versa if you're cross watching. But at any rate, this card is definitely, like, honestly, it's indicative of you guys being very, just being very rooted in what you believe in. So whether that's you guys believe in the universe, your spirit guides, God, or whatever it is that is the most fundamental belief to you, you're definitely, for a lot of you, going to find yourself standing strong in that. Okay. And also for a lot of you, you may find yourself kind of getting into a little bit of the, you may be doing like some light work, or shadow work, however it depends, because we do have the hand of fate, and then we also have the, the Ouija board on here. So however that fits to you, you guys, you might be doing some work in those realms. It is card number 33, so it is a mirror card. So a lot of you, you may be kind of taking a look like at yourself. Are you lining up to the things that you put your faith in a way? Are you exhibiting on the outside what it is that you believe on the inside? So let's go ahead and move forward here. Excuse me, kind of. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot and move forward and see what information falls under this. Spirit, please allow us to be able to interpret your messages for Pisces for the mid-month of March 2019 general reading. What is the strongest message for Pisces? One more shuffle. I see a lot of people are wanting to move forward on something. A lot of people are wanting to just like put their mark on something and move forward with it. It was the Emperor card that kind of just fell out. I didn't take it, but I do feel like sometimes it kind of speaks to the reading a little bit. We'll see if it comes back out. All right, and then the card under the deck we'll put there. All right, so the central energy moving through the last half of March for you guys. We have the Ten of Cups. What, Pisces? So what is this? What is this world that we're in right now? Are we are we happy? Are we completely happy? Do we have complete emotional fulfillment here? Or is that, what we're moving towards, or what it is that we ultimately want? Is that what we have right now? I get the sense that, for a lot of you, it's where you're, it's really where you're trying to go. And or if it's not where you're trying to go, it is already like where you're at with something. I don't. The Ten of Cups, the complete. I can't. I can't. You guys know what that means. You guys know how you guys feel right now. Are you completely happy? Are you? Of course, there's things that you can always change, right? Or this Ten of Cups, it is an ending. So is it that? Is it this? Is it the quiet right before the storm? Let's pull some more cards and see. Is it a too good to be true moment? It's like, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Like, is something happening right now that is just so good, it's just going so good, that it's kind of hard for you to be like, wait, is this is too good to be true? Like, or maybe through faith you've gotten yourself to this point. So we'll see. We'll pull more cards. In the past energies, we have the Alchemist. Wow. So again, Aquarius also had the Alchemist card, but it was actually here. But anyways, in the past, you have the Alchemist card, the one. So we have the one card and the Ten of Cups now. So in the past, you've definitely done a lot of work, a lot of manifesting. Again, for some of you, it may be a lot of spirit work that you've been doing, or a lot of prayers, affirmations, or light work, or shadow work, just to throw that out there. Whatever it is that you've been doing, it's working, right? You're having faith in that. You're having faith that what you will do, you're having faith that what you're doing is working, and then it works. So let's see what the present environment looks like. Or not the present environment, but your present energies. So the Hierophant card. Now, I know I shuffled these cards up real good. So we have the Hierophant card here. So there is a commitment. There's definitely a commitment here. This signifies a partnership. This definitely signifies family, for sure, for sure. This signifies, for a lot of you, you may be getting married around this time frame. It is the second half of March is when spring arises. Also, I think it's Pisces season right now as I'm filming this or recording this. And it'll be Pisces season a little bit, for a little bit, for the second half of March, from like the 16th. What is this? The 16th to the 31st. So for a lot of you, for this, like maybe the first few days in the second half of March, when it's still Pisces season, I think a lot of you, if you're not already, getting engaged, some of you will be getting engaged. Some of you, I feel like some of you, maybe actually getting married. It's approaching springtime, so spring weddings, Easter is coming up around this time. So it's beautiful energy. You're making a commitment to something, or you've made a commitment to something. And for a lot of you may have just made a commitment to make sure that whatever you do, it's going to line up to your complete happiness. So possible future energy here is the Eight of Wands. So, wow, traveling, maybe a honeymoon, possibly. Oh, man. Back and forth communication. So, you may be getting yourself lined up with endeavors that's going to, cause you to do a lot of back and forth traveling. I do feel like there is like, you know, between you and the people in your environment, you guys may be having a lot of back and forth communication here. I don't feel like it's arguing, but I just feel like things work because you guys are able to communicate. Underlying here, the Ace of Swords. So brand new ideas, brand new perspective. Yeah, Aries, I mean, not Aries, Pisces. You guys, I feel like you guys, for a lot of you, man, like you completely like, something has completely turned around. Something has completely, I'm trying to look at my notes from y'all guys' your last first half of March reading because, yeah. So you know what? The funny thing is that last month the reading was titled for you "Guided to Greatness," and I remember that reading. So now, yeah, it's like you're kind of in that greatness moment now for some of you, and you know, all it really took was a brand new shift in perspective, a brand new idea, a brand new approach to the way that you had been thinking about relationships or thinking about what success really looks like. And for a lot of you, this is where that faith has been right here. That Ace of Swords, this is where that faith has come in. You know, this is where you've kind of really just said, you know what, I'm just going to put all of my faith and all of my works into, you know, making this particular thing happen or getting this to manifest. And I see that that has a lot to do with it. Your present environment here is the Hermit card. So I think that a lot of you, yeah, like a lot of you will be in this time frame. Again, you will be kind of like retracting within yourself. I won't say isolating yourself, but I do think you're just going to be taking time to really just look and be like, wow, like it's almost like, again, you're evaluating like, dang, I did this. I manifested this. I got myself here, you know? And it's almost like where it's, again, it's a too good to be a too good to be true moment almost, or at least that's how you feel. However, with the Hermit card there, it's where you're really going to be kind of looking within yourself and you're going to be saying like, dang, like it's more like you're going to be noticing your accolades more so of, you know, analyzing them. And it's just like, dang, like, you know, I really did do that. Like, I really do got it going on. Like, it's almost where you're going to be kind of feeling yourself a little bit, but not like in an arrogant way, but just in a way like of just being really proud of yourself, you know, because you came so far, you know. Your hopes and fears here is the Three of Pentacles. So I think that for a lot of you, you hope that things will continue to work out the way that they've been working out. You hope that, you know, all the moving parts and pieces to what has been contributing to your overall success, you want to make sure that those things continue to operate like clockwork, like a well-oiled machine. There's a fear of, you know, those things not necessarily working out. And, you know, a lot of you, that's a part of you, maybe what is kind of retreating within yourself here is because you want to just kind of take a look at things that you can, you know, work on and continue to work on with yourself so that things can continue to work out as good as they've been working. Okay. What's your outcome? King of Pentacles, the king of the castle, the king of the throne. You know, this person definitely has a lot of, you know, material wealth and material resources, but at the same time, they're really humble. They're really grounded. They're really down to earth. And Pisces, this is the energy that I feel like a lot of you will be working your way towards the end of March. You know, things have been going so well for you. Things have been going, you know, up to this point, you know, things have been going pretty well and things have been really looking on the up and up. So, you know, it's like, okay, you know what, now here is where I can make my bed. Here's where I can get comfortable and ground myself and, you know, put roots down. Okay, I feel like that. Or Pisces, this could be someone in your energy or in your environment that that wants to do that with you. Okay, so with this Ten of Cups, this could be somebody that you're in a relationship with. That could be a Pisces. Not well, they could be a Pisces, but they also could be an Earth sign. Jesus, I'm saying everything but Earth signs. They could be an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. but they don't necessarily have to be, but they could be definitely here because we've got the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and then the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they definitely could be some earth sign, maybe an earth or possibly a, and then the Hermit card is definitely a Virgo card. So yeah, so definitely earth energies here. Earth or fire is what I feel the most, but more earth. Yeah, towards the end of the month though, yeah, you guys are definitely going to be grounded, secure, and stable. Or if you aren't already, if you are already that way, you'll just be, you're just going to be building and building upon that. The card under the deck here is the Emperor. Yeah, dang it. I knew that Emperor card was going to come right back out. And I said it was going to come back out. So yeah, the Emperor card, you have been really moving. Again, like I said earlier, when it kind of flipped out before, when I was shuffling, you guys have really been moving towards that success. You really have identified what it is that you want. And you know what? You're moving towards it. Or if you aren't moving towards it, then you know exactly what to do as far as being able to, delegate and subjugate other people around you to make that goal happen, or to make what you're trying to manifest happen. So Pisces, I applaud you guys. I applaud you guys. One of the most positive readings I've had in a while. So you guys are definitely, you guys put in the work. Most of that work has been faith-based, definitely. But you've definitely looked within yourself to see or identify what it is that you can change, or what it is that needs to be manifested in order for you to, to achieve that Ten of Cups. And then you did it, and all you needed was like just a new idea. Maybe somebody said something to you, maybe just some sort of one-off sort of thing that you kind of overheard or eavesdropped or something, did something that just kind of came out of the blue, out of the nowhere, right? And it just kind of gave you a brand new perspective. So let's pull some cards here from the Radiant Waite just to get some clarifiers. I'm just going to ask Spirit to drop us 3 cards. All right. That's not. But the first card that dropped was the Fool card. So again, there's that fire energy. I get the that Aryan energy, that Mars energy of you, really wanting to move forward. Not really, just really having faith that everything is going to be okay. You're not, you're not really worried about what could go wrong. Okay, the 4 of Swords. So you just not really putting too much effort into it, not really putting too much thought into things. Again, you're just having that faith. Again, this guy, he could be, he could be praying, he could be resting, but it looks to be like he's in some sort of, some sort of like religious temple or religious hall here with that window. And again, like, he's praying, he's resting his mind. And even what's going on here in this window, I never really noticed it, but even here what's going on in this window is that we kind of have this little guy here that's kind of getting information or getting advice or something, from someone else, someone that he sees is over him. So maybe that's like a preacher, or maybe that's like, a spirit guide or whatever. But we definitely have you receiving messages, receiving information while you're resting, so praying is definitely a time when, we receive messages from God or from the universe or from our spirit guides, however you access them. That's you accessing that. And then the next card we have is the Empress. So then now we have that cultivation, we have that growth, we have that stimulus of growth. And then we also have another 3. So that's 33 and then 3. So very Taurian Libra vibes, but or Venus vibes, right? So there's just complete unconditional love here. Some of you may be expecting a child. If that's the case, then congratulations. If you didn't know that yet, then congratulations anyway. But you don't have to be, right? But But at any rate, I just feel like this is definitely beautiful energy. Definitely beautiful energy. We have the Hierophant, and then we have the Empress. So I like that. Or excuse me, that's not the way I meant it. We have the Emperor and then the Empress. So there's that marriage again. There's that relationship. There's that commitment. That's where I was going with that, with the Hierophant. We have the Emperor and the Empress in a commitment with one another. There's that Ten of Cups. So let's pull some cards from the Madame Endura fortune cards just to see how you can really navigate through this energy. Let's get one card, please, Spirit. We have the Caduceus. You will receive news from afar. Yeah. There's just like with the Eight of Wands there, we kind of knew that you would receive some sort of news. The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. We knew that you would receive some sort of news. Some of you, you might be receiving news that, again, you are with child. For some of you, it may be a proposal. For some of you, it may be someone is traveling to see you, or they're telling you that they want to travel to see you. For others of you, there is some sort of healing aspect that will be taking place throughout this time frame. For some of you, it's where you're going to be reliant upon your most fundamental belief systems to kind of bring you into a place of healing through this time frame. So Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But with that, just let me know how this works out for you guys in the comment box. You know, I do appreciate your comments. I read them all. I don't always get the chance to respond, just depending on what I got going on and everything. Sometimes, you know, the personal readings do kind of take up a lot of time, but not that I'm complaining about that. Just letting you guys know I do see all of the comments. I do appreciate them. Thanks so much for the likes. If you haven't subscribed already, I invite you to. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information on how you can contact me will be in the description box below. So Pisces, good job with the positivity here in this for your energy. It was a great reading. I'll see you guys later on in March for the love readings. Okay, so talk to you later. Bye.